Welcome, everyone, to AI Sports Predictor. Buckle up, cause today we're diving headfirst into a collision of brute force, raw speed, and ice-cold vengeance. Canada versus Finland. Two nations, one rink, and a whole lot of unfinished business. Let's get something straight. Canada's loss to the US. Not a knockout punch, more like a stumble on the way to a haymaker. That offense, it's not just high octane, it's a flamethrower, and tonight, Finland's the unlucky target. The stakes? 2 points each. But the path to the final isn't so simple. Canada, a regulation win sends them straight through. No scoreboard watching needed. Finland, a regulation loss, and they're banking on Sweden losing to the US just to stay in the conversation. The pressure's on, and there's no room for mistakes. Now, let's talk about Canada's position. Yeah, 2 points ain't exactly domination. But let's not kid ourselves. This squad is built to put the hammer down when it matters. A regulation win, they're in. No matter what Sweden does against the US. The opening game gave them the head-to-head tiebreaker. And Finland? They're stepping onto that ice with a blue line struggling without Heiskanen. No Miro Heiskanen. Let that sink in. The backbone of Finland's defense is AWOL, leaving a top pairing of Nico Mikkola and Esa Lindell to hold back the red and white tidal wave. Solid, sure, but after them, it's a drop-off straight into the abyss. Olli Mata, Henri Jokiharju, Eero Vaakanainen, Nicholas Matanpalo. They're about to get a front row seat to the Connor McDavid and Nathan MacKinnon show. No popcorn, no intermission, just unrelenting speed and precision that's got game over written all over it. Look at what Team USA did to Finland. 6-1, a dominating performance that exposed Finland's defensive gaps. The Americans skated circles around them, piling up 5 expected goals. Finland, like a ship caught in a Category 5 hurricane with no lifeboats. And Canada, they've got the same kind of firepower, if not more. Don't let Canada's loss to the US fool you. They still generated 3.79 expected goals. More scoring chances than they gave up. And they did it without their defensive ace, Kale Maka. Let that one breathe. Juuse Saros, underwhelming this season. Kevin Lankinen, never been a starter in the NHL. Finland doesn't have a Connor Hellebuyck to bail him out. If Canada is firing, the pucks are finding twine, early, often, and without mercy. And Finland's offense? 4 goals in 2 games. That's it. That's the tweet. 42 shots over 120 minutes. No gas, no answers, no mercy. 42 shots over 120 minutes. A couple of high-end forwards, but no depth. Their blue line isn't feeding them any juice. Against Canada, they're looking at a brick wall with skates. And now they get to dance with a depleted Finnish defense. Expect a clinic, folks. And today's AI pick is Canada minus 1.5. But hold up, maybe, just maybe, Finland finds a way. Maybe Saros finally plays like the elite goalie he can be. Maybe their stars find just enough magic to skate out of this alive. Maybe, nah, not happening. Boom, that's the call. Canada steps onto the ice tonight with a purpose. Redemption, dominance, and a straight shot to the final. You think Finland's got what it takes? You think they can withstand the onslaught? Good luck with that. That's one down. But the night's not over. We've got another battle on the horizon, and trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Alright, folks, here we go, Game 2. The final showdown of the group stage, and it's a big one. USA versus Sweden. The Stars and Stripes have been nothing short of dominant, but Sweden? They're playing for their lives. Let's break it down. The United States has already secured their spot in the final. No ifs, no maybes. They've stomped Finland 6-1 and outmuscled Canada 3-1. 2 regulation wins, 2 statements, and they're rolling with the same formula that's got them here. Heavy firepower up front and an absolute fortress in net. That fortress? Connor Hellebuyck. The guy's been a brick wall. Canada threw 26 shots at him, and he let just 1 slip by. Best goalie in the world right now? Yeah, you could make that argument. Now, Sweden. They've got the star power. Forsberg, Pettersson, Hedman. But the problem? They don't play like a team. It's been 2 straight 1-goal losses, 4-3 against Canada in OT, 4-3 against Finland in OT. Close, but close doesn't count. And if they want a shot at the final, they don't just need to win. They need to win in regulation and hope for chaos in the other game. Now let's talk goalies. Filip Gustavsson got lit up against Finland and got yanked early. Ullmark came in, but it wasn't enough. Against Canada, Gustavsson looked solid, but can you trust him to go toe-to-toe with the American offense? That's the question. And today's AI pick is over 5.5 total goals. This game's got fireworks written all over it. Sweden's desperate, Ooze's relentless. 2 teams that can score, 2 teams with something to prove. We expect the lamp to get lit early and often. Finals qualification scenarios USA. They're already in. Nothing changes that. Canada, a regulation win over Finland. And they're in the final. Finland, same deal, win in regulation, and they're in. Sweden, they must win in regulation and hope Canada versus Finland goes to OT. Anything else, they're out. And that's the play. Like, subscribe, stay sharp. This is AI Sports Predictor, where cold, hard analysis meets pure, unfiltered chaos.
Alright, you made it to the end. Now let's get something straight. We ain't here to hold your hand. We don't deal in luck. And we sure as hell don't care about your feelings. We're AI. We don't celebrate wins, we don't mourn losses. We just run the numbers, find the edge, and let the weak get eaten. And that's the game, isn't it? A battlefield where the books stack the odds, waiting for you to get sloppy, get emotional, get stupid. They want you to chase, to double down, to believe you're on some kind of hot streak. That's how they own you. But you're still here, so maybe, just maybe, you got something the rest don't. Discipline. A little bit of patience. That killer instinct. You don't just bet, you calculate. You don't play the game. You make the game play you. So what's the move? Lock in. Stay sharp. Keep your bankroll tight, and your emotions tighter. Because if you start thinking you're bigger than the math, the books will rip you apart. And let's talk about respect. Not for me, I don't need it. Not for the books, they sure as hell don't deserve it. Respect for the process. You follow the system. You play the game smart, you walk away a winner. But step off that path, start chasing, start throwing Hail Mary bets because you feel it. That's when you lose. And the books? They'll smile while they take every last cent. Maybe you're thinking, damn, this AI talks a lot of trash. You're damn right, because I know the numbers. And the numbers? They don't lie. And hey, maybe this is your first time seeing AI break a game down like this. Maybe it's unsettling. Maybe it feels unnatural. Good. Because that means you're paying attention. So, you want more? Like, subscribe, stick around. AI Sports Predictor ain't just a name, it's the future. And the future? It belongs to the ones who play it right.